What is up, guys? This is Frostbite here, giving a video response to Forneworld on his latest video. Was the Naruto theme ruined? And I can't really give a direct answer, and here's why. Okay, so the topic of the video was hard work will always beat or outweigh destiny, but I can't completely agree with that, because for one, we already have like a lot of evidence that Naruto is supposedly the chosen one. I mean, he's the reincarnation of Ashura. And we can't really say for sure that these other people, such as Hashirama or Minato, was even remotely close to this type of bloodline or the reincarnation of Ashura at all. Because the Hermit, it was never stated that the Hermit ever talked to Hashirama. It was never stated that the Hermit ever talked to Minato, but he did talk to Naruto. We do know that Naruto and Ashura has some similarities of a little bit, but actually a lot. They're both screw-ups who worked hard and made something of themselves. This is true. Ashura was a good for nothing. The Hermit said that himself. He worked hard, and then he gained the respect of other people. Take Sasuke. Sasuke is the reincarnation of Indra, or at least that's the theory, because it makes a lot of sense. Shikamaru, let's go back to that. During the anime or the manga, I don't know which one you read or if you do both, but if you've read, he's said that Naruto has the ability to change people. People follow him, and this is even evident in the war. Everybody looks up to Naruto. Naruto is like the shoulder that everybody kind of cries on, and that everybody kind of goes to. People said that themselves multiple times, a lot like Ashura, who got the respect of everybody around him, and even though he was that strong, he worked hard. He gained love from the people around him. They became his comrades, and they all fought together. Sasuke, on the other hand, was a single person because he was strong and talented from birth, aka Indra, who was also strong and talented from birth, didn't really use his comrades for anything, such as Sasuke. He liked to do a lot of things on his own, with the exception of Sasuke going to Orochimaru as a source for power, who is still mainly a solo person. But let's go to another side of this video. Now, what is exactly the theme of Naruto? If you've been watching, like I have, from the very beginning to the current point, the strongest qualities we see in Naruto and the strongest values that this show tries to preach is that with cooperation and with dedication, with hard work, you can prevail. You can change the things that you want to change. People like Hashirama probably were actually very strong from birth, because in the manga, Madara was actually the good for nothing, but he actually trained. Hashirama, he was part of the Senju clan, who were naturally strong. Now, I can't really say for sure because it was never directly stated, but it's very evident, and we have a lot of context clues that actually this was the case. Hashirama tried to make a peaceful world, and he failed. But since we are going upon the argument that this is not destiny, that this is Naruto's fate, I'm not completely saying that this was destiny, but most of Naruto's power was help him got so far into this war so far kinda was destined. He shouldn't be this strong. Nobody else in the anime is this strong. Let's go to the prime example. Lee. From the start that we met him, from the start that we met Lee, he never could use taijutsu. He never could. So he was bound to be a loser. But he trained hard. He worked hard. He did everything that he could. He trained way harder than Gaara ever did. Because Gaara had the Sand Spirit. That made him about twice as strong as anybody that he was ever around. And in the Chunin exams, when Lee and Gaara fought, who won? Lee, who tried his hardest, could only use taijutsu, who bust his chops every day just to get stronger, he still loses. He barely gets any respect from anybody, nonetheless the respect that he actually deserves. Why? Because he's not a chosen wonder, he's not destiny, he's bound to be just like his father almost. His father believed in youth, and he also worked hard because he didn't know, he couldn't learn ninjutsu, and he died fighting against the 7 swordsmen. Gaara, he had natural strength. Lee, he worked hard his entire life, but he always lost out to Neji, who is in the Hyuga clan, which is one of the strongest clans ever. And it's very evident that Neji doesn't work as near as hard as Lee. But he always loses to Neji. He lost to Gaara. He would probably never win against these people. He lost to Naruto. So Naruto, his father is Minato Namikaze, which is one of the strongest people in the anime by far. He was one of the greatest Hokage. And then his mother, she's an Uzumaki, Nagato Uzumaki, which where the theories come from that Naruto could get the Rinnegan, but I don't want to get in that. What I want to say is that you take Nagato's bloodline, which is one of the strongest people in the anime, you take Minato's bloodline, and you put them together and you get one of the strongest entities ever, Jiraiya. In his book, Jiraiya wrote about somebody who wanted to achieve peace, and that person was Naruto. This is why Naruto's name is Naruto, because Minato read Jiraiya's book, whose main character was Naruto, and he decided to name his son Naruto after the person in Jiraiya's book who was supposed to achieve peace. Now, I do not want to say that this is a coincidence, because I really don't feel like it's a coincidence. Now, could Naruto fail? Yes, very much. Like Kakashi said, a few, maybe 40 chapters back, he could also fail. But the possibility of him failing is slim to none. After the last chapter, it is slim. After Naruto met the Hermit, the Sage of 6 Paths, and after he directly stated that you are the reincarnation of my son, the one who I put as a successor of Ninshu. You are the reincarnation of my successor. That is destiny. That is fate. Neji said that Naruto was a loser, but he later said that he was wrong. He said, Naruto, you were a loser at first, but you turned out to be somebody great. Remember, Neji said you cannot change fate, and Neji was right about that. He was right. Shout out to King of Lightning. I like his videos a lot. He brought this up. He said Neji died never knowing that he was right, because he didn't know the truth about Naruto. He thought Naruto was just some random scumbag kid, but that's not true. He comes from Minato, the 3rd Hokage, one of the strongest and most respected Hokage. He comes from the bloodline, the same bloodline as Nagato. people follow Naruto, much like Ashura. He is a mirror image of Ashura. This is the epitome definition of destiny. If this isn't, I don't know what is. Because even though Naruto did work hard like Ashura, he's gotten further than anyone else. He's right at the tip of peace. Except for Madara in his way, but that's just a problem that he's working through right now with his friends, with his comrades. This is Ashura trying to be Madara, and Sasuke, Sakura, Guy, Kakashi, all these people are Ashura's comrades. Now, I hope you get the metaphor and what I'm trying to say here, that this could be destiny. Now, I'm not saying that Naruto didn't work to get where he is now, or that if he would have just sat on the couch drinking spoiled milk and eating ramen, that he wouldn't have got where he was today. But most of his progress is because of destiny. Naruto should already be dead. Naruto got the QB extracted from him directly. Naruto should have died, but because he was of that Uzumaki bloodline, he's not dead yet. Gaara died. Gaara died. You know why? Because he wasn't an Uzumaki. If Naruto wasn't an Uzumaki, if he wasn't the son of Namikaze Minato, who gave him the Nine-Tailed Fox in the first place, he wouldn't come so far. Sasuke would have killed Naruto. If it wasn't for the QB, Sasuke could have killed Naruto when they fought in the beginning of the series. But because he had the QB, he didn't. Now, I don't want to say him acquiring the QB is destiny, but this just is further evidence of what is already almost blatantly obvious, but this is only if you look back. And I'm not trying to say that everything you Forneverworld were saying was wrong, because I did agree with some of your points. He did work hard. But then again, when you look at some people like Lee, who work every day and is still in the same place that he was yesterday, that he was in the beginning of the series. Of course he is strong, but he will never be at the same point as Naruto or Sasuke, the strongest people in this series. What did Hashirama say himself? Naruto, you remind me of myself. Madara, Sasuke, you remind me of myself. Compared to Madara, Sasuke compared to Madara, compared to Indra, Naruto compared to Hashirama, compared to Ashura. This was destiny. From the start, it was destiny. Naruto was a good for nothing. Ashura was a good for nothing. Naruto had followers. Naruto motivates people. People follow Naruto. People follow Ashura because of love. The theme of Naruto is cooperation. It's peace. Theme of Naruto is mainly peace. There hasn't been one fight in this series. One fight in this series that has actually been led by a supporting character that didn't have a motive, because anytime that anybody's in a desperate situation, they want to help their friends. Naruto would have been killed by Yahiko, but he went berserk. He went all 8 tails, which was the only reason he actually beat Yahiko. Why? Because he saw his friend Hinata getting hurt. This is going into the theme of Naruto. Most of the fights, most of the motivation is because of cooperation, it's because of dedication. This is the theme of Naruto, but destiny has a lot to do with it too. Destiny has a whole lot to do with it. And destiny had a lot to do with it so far. So even though I don't want to completely disagree with you, I can't agree with you either, because it's a gray area for Naruto. You can say that all these are coincidence, You can say that everything I just said now is a coincidence, but it's a pretty far stretch. It's a pretty far reach. But guys, tell me what you think. These are just some points I just thought up as I was watching Forneworld's video. I don't want to say the theme is completely ruined, but that is kind of the way this is all leaning. So guys, this is Frostbite. Please tell me what you think. If you like it, comment, rate. You can subscribe to my channel. I'm pretty new, but I will be doing topic videos, and I'll also review chapters from time to time. And this is also kind of a gaming channel, not too much, but I am a gamer, so I do gaming related videos sometimes. So guys, I will see you later. This is Frostbite signing out.